South Africans need to have a proper financial plan that will help them retire comfortably. That's the message at a wealth tour hosted by financial services company GCI. The tour is aimed at encouraging more people to save for retirement.
More than 40% of South Africans do not have any retirement fund scheme. That's likely to put a burden on the state, as many of these people rely on the government for an old age grant. Now this wealth tour is aimed at encouraging more people to save towards retirement.
It is essential to have a plan, and that is the responsibility of all of us, the GCI community, to make sure that more people around us have a plan as well. And we've enabled that through software. We've partnered with a company called WealthBit, where anyone can go on, click on that button, sign on to WealthBit on the GCI website, and they can start looking at their own financial plan without the threat of being harassed by marketing. So they can just understand where they stand with regards to retirement. Our vision is to get 150,000 people to be either in or on their way to a safe retirement come the 31st of December 2025.
The stock market has not been performing well for the past 5 years, and many investors got very little return on their investments. This has led to people being reluctant to invest. But experts says the market is likely to recover in the long run, and investors should not pull out when the going gets tough.
The last 5 years have been very difficult for South African investors, but there are good opportunities in the market. So if you look at a couple of things, the valuations currently are very attractive. And what we mean by that is if a company is valued at 100 Rand, the shares are currently trading at 30 or 40 Rand, for example. That difference represents the risk that investors see in the market. And we think that risk might be overdone. We think investors think there's too much risk in the market, and that isn't being reflected in the share price. So there's this potential for a lot of gain for investors if they can choose the right investments and the right asset classes in the future.
Delegates here have reiterated the need to have a proper financial plan and stick to it. They've advised investors to diversify and not put all their eggs in one basket. Naledi Matlapeng, SABC News, Johannesburg.